What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Shawn, GILL CPA with Neutron Tax. In today's video, we're going to talk about what counts as a business expense for tax purposes. So this is like a widely Googled, widely asked thing. When I get on phone calls with new business owners and they just have general questions for me, this is one of the topics that they touch on the most. And I always have to explain to them because they ask me for a list. Like, oh, can you give me a list of things I can write off? And I have to tell them that the way the IRS writes the Internal Revenue Code, the IRC, which is a tax code, there is no explicit list. So the IRS has one definition for a business expense, and that's anything that's necessary in the course of a trade or business. So it's pretty vague. Now they will explicitly say things that aren't allowed to be deducted. For example, life insurance, entertainment, expenses that are inherently personal, like if you are someone that gets their hair done, you can't write that off. Like, oh, I got a new haircut, write it off. That's inherently personal. But outside of that, if it's necessary in the course of your trade or business, you can write it off. So what does that mean? That's pretty much anything that you need to do to run your business or your company. Office supplies, software, phones, internet, desks, merch that you give to your clients or to your employees, uniforms. Not clothes though. You can't say, okay, I'm going to write off this nice suit that I'm going to buy. I'm going to write off these nice trousers or whatever, this watch. But if it's a uniform like scrubs or a polo with your company's logo that everyone has to wear every day, you can write that off, right? Things that are actually necessary for your business. So there's unfortunately no list, right? Common things are, and the best way to figure out what these common things are, by the way, is to Google the tax form that you're required to file. So if you are a sole proprietor and you file a Schedule C, I would Google Form Schedule C and you'll see the categories. It says like advertising, legal and professional fees, auto, travel, rent, insurance. That'll give you an idea of what typically is a common thing that people write off. If you have an S Corp, that's the Form 1120S. You can Google that form and see that. Partnership, Form 1065. A C Corporation, that's the Form 1120. A trust, that's the Form 1041. So look those up and you'll get all the basic categories, right? But then there's things that you don't see that are common. So you'll see people doing continuing education. So for me, for example, as a CPA, I need to keep my CPA license to run my CPA business. So when I renew my license, that fee is something I can write off. When I do continuing education, which I'm required to have to do my license, I can write that off. So realtors will do their brokerage fees, their continuing education, the MLS fees. Lawyers will do continuing education, all the dues to the bar, or not the bar, the legal association of their state, whatever they're a member of, things like that, right? Then of course, computers, business insurance, things that you wouldn't normally go out of your way to get unless you were running a company, right? A normal person is not going to go and get professional liability insurance. They only have that because they have a professional services business, right? Like this trash can that's over here, right? Things I had to set up for my office, write-offs. So that's the thing you want to keep in mind when you are looking at or thinking about what I can write off. What is necessary in the usual course of my trade or business? And then look up those tax forms to get even more crystal clear ideas. But in general, if it's an expense that you have to pay for to do your business, software, signs, right? We have water bottles in the office for clients, coffee, things like that, pens, you can write that off. If you have questions about a specific expense that you want to write off and you're not sure about it, or you need some consulting, or you just want someone to look over what you have in your books and on your taxes to make sure you're deducting everything you should be deducting, there's a link in the description to book a call with me directly. We can go over all of this and help you out with your taxes and your tax planning, or just give you a free consult and maybe it's not something that you need. Click that link in the description to book that call with me. I appreciate if you leave a comment on this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, it helps me grow the channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you. So that was the end of this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, it helps me grow the channel. If you need help with your taxes, you can book a call with me directly at the link below in the description, and you can also sign up for our email list. We only send out an email about once a month, and that's everything I need to tell you. So I will see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace. Have a good day. Appreciate the views.